See, I think that's a little too short. Welcome back to Madly Kimono, where I find simple pleasures in playing with beautiful garments. In this episode, another yukata takes the spotlight. Cotton dyed in indigo blue with traditional white geometric patterns. Too small to wear, it seemed destined to become a summer one-piece dress. Let me know if you think so too. Along the way, there's a return to a magical place that always brings me peace. And a special local event for world peace, complete with taiko drumming and floating lanterns. If moments like these speak to you, please like, share, subscribe, and say hello in the comments. Enjoy! The person that had this was really petite. If I could get the top figured out. Okay, I think the shoulder's pretty good. I know. Oop. Probably shouldn't tighten it too much. This yukata came in a bundle as well, like the last one that I used for summer top. And it's hand sewn. It just has a very cute white and navy blue pattern. But it is way too small for me. See, I think that's a little too short. And it's not wide enough. I would say inappropriate to wear it like this. I think it's a cute skirt or a dress. Sorry. This looks like it's been washed a lot and also ironed. So when I take the seams out, I feel like this kind of shiny section of the fold is not going to come out, and that's going to show up on the final piece. Have you noticed how hard it is to find clothes that truly feel good to wear anymore? The material, the fit, the quality, it all just feels sad. For me, thrift stores used to be a place for treasure hunting. Finding vintage, good quality items that were hand-sewn by owners and wore with care were not so rare. I no longer find those treasures where I live, anyway. Have you found that to be true too, where you are? Or is it just me? Working from home for many years, it was easy to just wear what I had and call it good. But a part of me still missed that feeling of dressing up and finding something special. Then I came across a kimono secondhand store while visiting Kyoto. More on that a little later. I'm removing the threads this morning before I wash this. So I'm gonna put some music on and just experience this long process. You never really know how fabric is going to react in the wash. Indigo dye is known for bleeding, so I expected a little of that. But since this yukata had clearly been washed many times before, I didn't think it would bleed too much. After washing with a gentle detergent, I noticed a faint, musty smell, pretty common with vintage kimono. So I added a tablespoon of baking soda and let it sit for a while. During the rinse, I saw a bit of bleeding, so I decided to try a dye-setting liquid I had picked up for silk kimono. I added about 2 tablespoons and let the fabric soak for around 30 minutes. Then I gave it a good wash and rinse before hanging it in the shade to dry. Growing up in Japan, I was always the tall girl. Clothes never fit. I felt out of place in more ways than one. Maybe you know that feeling too. Years later, I discovered the magical world of kimono thrift shop in Japan, and I put on a howdy jacket that felt like it belonged to me. After years of being told and convinced myself that I was too tall for kimono, that moment of finding that howdy was quite special. And now I choose to enjoy these beautiful garments and their history in my own way. And I get to share them with you. This is amazing. It's crystal clear. So I was going to take this apart and start to cut them into the right pieces, but then I saw this piece right here, and that turned out to be part of the fabric. So I'm gonna have to replace this piece with another soldet, the sleeves fabric. So I'll do that before I take this down. I'm matching up the patterns here so that I can do a quick sew up of the skirt to see where I want to start to trim and shape a little bit. So I think the current needle that I have in here is too thick. And I think the tension should be okay. I guess I should be testing this before I actually start sewing. I usually do, but I don't know why this time. I thought I can do it without testing. I think the bobbins put in the wrong direction. That's gotta be the problem. I think I put it, I can never remember. Something's not right. What are you up to? Where's your sister? I thought I had to get a new sewing machine because I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was broken. I thought that too last time. So what I did was I lined it up and folded up so that I know exactly where I want to cut the top part of it, of the skirt. And I have to do the same to the hemline as well because it's not lined up. Look at that. Yay! I'm surprised I can cut this all the way through in one shot. So it's a nice and straight line here. And top of the skirt as well. And that line is going to be very obvious. So I'm going to have to hide that somehow. So my way of doing that is going like this and using that section to do pleating. I want to try using this fabric for the sleeves area, but there's a big hole right there. So I'm gonna fold this right like this and then another so it hides it. I wanted to use just the navy blue on this side, but the material I have left for that navy blue is not really good quality. There's a lot of rips in it, there's some holes, and a lot of these folded color discoloration going on. So I don't think I can do just the indigo blue on this side. So I am going to have to use the other soldet fabric to make the soldet for the dress. If I do that, then it'll go like this and it'll be in the angle like that, but then all of this pattern gets jumbled up right there. And that's not what I wanted. So all I can do here is use a tiny bit this material to break up this pattern as it comes down and do the same on this side. Here's where I'm at. I have not attached this to anything yet. I don't have it sewed together, but the skirt part is almost put together. Back is not attached. It's coming together slowly. This is a Uniqlo Yukata, surprisingly. And it's definitely bigger than the traditional ones I can find, but it's still too small, unfortunately. I'm gonna wear it anyway.
端っこまでしっかりと折ってみてください。アルファベットの W の形になると最後仕上がりが綺麗になります。
I want to make sure that the reveal of this navy blue is not too different from the top piece that I did. I decided to just do a square flat belt end. So I just folded this in and I'm going to just sew it right there. this is it. If I cut this wrong, then maybe this whole dress is not gonna be a dress. It might just be a skirt. We don't want that. We want this to be a dress. So I'm trying to line up this top with the skirt, and I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I can't. I was having such a hard time figuring this out. I know it doesn't make any sense looking at this. I'm sorry. Oh my. Like right now, like I just gotta get this part done. I should probably put this on. I'm kind of sick of doing that. I just wanna sew it. Is that a bad idea? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna sew it. I debated over so many things, like whether to put the pleats on, more pleats, make it a little more tighter around the waist, and even putting on a zipper. But I'm at a point I'm just gonna have to wrap this up because there's no end in design iteration. We'll see if in the next scene, I'll be taking the seams out again. I folded the pleats going the wrong way. So I had it initially the other way and then I flipped it. So now I gotta rip this part and redo that. That's a bummer. Really was hoping I did that right. Oh, bummer. Okay. I need to finish the hem, which shouldn't take too long. And I do still have the slit on the right leg that I want to finish. Okay, let's put this on. And finally, after all the missteps, design changes, and chuckling at myself, it turned out like this. My one-piece summer dress from a traditional vintage yukata. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, and that's okay. Change is inevitable, so why not embrace it, right? The fabric showed me how to let go of rigid ideas. My old sewing machine reminded me to be patient. And recording and sharing this process with you has taught me that good enough is actually just right. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feedback, or ideas for future episodes, please share them in the comments. I love reading your thoughts and hearing what you're making with kimono, yukata, and obi. See you again soon.